warm welcome to PTV World News. For the news of this hour, I am Fiza Tijawar.
And I am Ali Ahmed. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar terms the prosperity of Balochistan as the top priorities of the government, says the climate resilience and climate finance should be kept in view of all the projects of irrigation.
Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar says federal government, despite limited resources, will provide all possible assistance to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa for the development, welfare and prosperity of its merged district.
President Dr. Arif Alvi says self-sustenance is inevitable for the success in the world, expresses confidence that Pakistan will progress and develop.
The scrutiny of nomination papers for forthcoming general elections is underway and will continue till 30th of this month. The revised list of candidates will be published on 11th of January.
The Election Commission firmly denies the claims that decisions on accepting or rejecting the nomination papers are influenced by reports from SPR, NAB and others. Says it has not taken any such decision, emphasizing that news is entirely false and fabricated, lacking any basis.
Information Minister Murtaza Solanki assured journalists that the government will take all legal steps against sacking of their colleagues from different news organizations. The sacking of journalists is unacceptable.
The 16th martyrdom anniversary of the slain chairperson of Pakistan People's Party and former Premier, Shaheed Mohtarma Benazir Bhutto, will be observed tomorrow.
The barbaric bombardment of Israeli forces on Gaza has claimed more than 250 lives in 24 hours and left 382 injured. Israel says its air force has hit 100 targets.
Battling under pressure, the Indian Army promises to launch an investigation into torturing of the 3 civilians to death in custody of the occupied Jammu and Kashmir.
Australia scored 187 runs for the loss of 3 wickets at the close of first day of Melbourne Test after Pakistan won the toss and opted to field sprint.
Australia's Usman Khaja wears shoes marked with daughter's names as he battled against Pakistan after he had been banned from sporting the footwear with a statement about respecting the human rights in Gaza. And now the news in detail. Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar has said the welfare and prosperity of the people of Balochistan are amongst the top priorities of the government. During a meeting about the matters related to Balochistan in Islamabad, he said climate resilience and climate finance should be kept in view about all the projects of irrigation in Balochistan. The Prime Minister said matters pertaining to the construction of 2-lane Khustar-Karachi highway should be expedited. He said the road will provide alternate routes to different parts of the country and ensure an easy connectivity. Anwarul Haq Kakar also directed to immediately resolve the financial problems of the public sector universities of Balochistan province.
Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar has said that the federal government, despite limited resources, will provide all possible assistance to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government for development, welfare and prosperity of its merged districts. During a meeting regarding matters related to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in Islamabad, he advised addressing the financial issues of the province and directed the formation of a sectorial committee for this purpose. The committee will submit recommendations regarding net hydro profit as well as the royalty of oil and gas. The Prime Minister also instructed to expedite the process of granting Khyber Medical College Peshawar and Ayub Medical College Ahmedabad the status of universities.
Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haq Kakar has said Pakistan is determined to take its fraternal relations with China to new heights. He said this while talking to newly appointed Ambassador of Pakistan to China, Khalil Hashmi, who called on him in Islamabad. The Premier expressed his best wishes for Ambassador Khalil Hashmi on assuming the office. He urged the newly appointed Ambassador to play a due role for strengthening the Pakistan and China relations. Ambassador Khalil Hashmi took guidance from the Premier regarding China and Pakistan relations.
President Arif Alvi says self-sustenance is inevitable for the success in the world and expressed confidence that Pakistan would progress and develop. He said this while addressing as chief guest on the occasion of 35th convocation ceremony of Pakistan Navy Engineering College at Behriya Auditorium in Karachi. The president said world needed intellect at the moment and there was no dearth of it in Pakistan. He appreciated the efforts put in by the PNEC for maintaining high standards of education by providing quality engineers to evolving industry of Pakistan. During the convocation, a total of 368 graduates were awarded bachelor's and postgraduate degrees, including the foreign students.
With general elections of 2024 around the corner, the scrutiny of the nomination papers for forthcoming elections is underway and will continue till 30th of this month. According to the schedule issued by the Election Commission of Pakistan, appeals against the acceptance or rejection of the nomination papers can be filed by 3rd of the next month, which will be decided by 10th of January. The Election Commission will publish the revised list of candidates on 11th of January, while candidates can withdraw their papers by 12th of January. Electoral symbols will be allotted on 13th of January, and polling for the general elections will take place on 8th of February. Meanwhile, the Election Commission of Pakistan has given more time to foreign observers who want to monitor the general elections. Now, they can submit their applications from 31st of December to 20th of January. The Election Commission of Pakistan also stated that the total of 28,626 candidates have submitted the nomination papers across the country.
By 10th January, a revised list of candidates will then be disclosed on 11th January. providing an opportunity for nomination paper withdrawals until 12th January. The final candidate list will be published on 12th January and allotment of election symbols will be published on 13th January. Punjab has 73.2 million registered voters, out of which 6.7 million are in Lahore. Polling of the general elections will take place on 8th February. Reporting for PTV World, this is Ali Danish.
The Election Commission of Pakistan has firmly denied the claims that decisions on accepting or rejecting the nomination papers are influenced by reports from FBR, NAB and others. The Commission spokesperson strongly refuted a news item attributed to the spokesperson of the Punjab Election Commission that the Election Commission had purportedly made the decisions on accepting the Senate that a framework for the privatization will be completed by 31st of December and PIA is being privatized following the Federal Cabinet's approval. Speaking in the question hour, the advisor on aviation said PIA comprises an airline and different assets and initially PIA airline will be privatized. He said PIA assets will be managed separately, adding that airport management is a complex issue and 3 airports will be privatized through open bids in the first phase as part of the previous government's policy. To another question, the advisor said PIA is facing financial issues, especially after the COVID-19. He said that once PIA plane has been retained, while the second will return next month after clearance of the dues. Responding to Senator Danesh Kumar's question, Minister for the Parliamentary Affairs said the caretaker government has no bulletproof vehicles and the details of the bulletproof vehicles possessed by previous government are already on record. Chairman Senate Sadiq Sanjarani also announced the panel of the presiding officers, which includes Senator Dilawar Khan, Senator Rabina Khalid and Senator Hafiz Abdul Kareem.
Caretaker Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Murtaza Solanki said the government will take all possible steps under the law against forced dismissal of journalists and media workers. Talking to media persons outside the Parliament House in Islamabad today, he said the issue of sacking of journalists by force is not acceptable. The minister said he has talked to Chairman Pemba regarding the issue, which will also be taken up with the chairperson of the Senate Standing Committee on Information and Broadcasting during committee's meeting to be held on Friday. The minister said it is our responsibility to implement the constitutionally granted legal protection to the media workers.
The 16th martyrdom anniversary of the slain chairperson of Pakistan People's Party and former Premier Shaheed Muhtarama Benazir Bhutto will be observed tomorrow. Quran Pani and Fatiha Pani will be held in every nook and corner of the country for the departed soul of Shaheed Muhtarama Benazir Bhutto. May her soul rest in peace.
Massacre of humanity continues in Gaza. The barbaric bombardment of the Israeli forces on North, Central and South Gaza has
view the changing dynamics. He was addressing a national conference on interfaith harmony in Pakistan held at the Chinese Teachers Memorial in University of Karachi. He said that the promotion of the IT sector would bring economic stability in the country. The caretaker federal minister stated that all the stakeholders must play a positive role to bring peace and stability in the society. He said the country's development and stability should be achieved by following the guiding principles of Dr. Allama Iqbal and Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral Naveed Ashraf has visited Thailand to attend 8th Indian Ocean Naval Symposium on Clays of Chiefs at Bangkok. The event involves panel discussions on issues related to cooperation in maritime security of Indian Ocean and blue economy, ways forward for sustainable development of the AN's members.
Opening day of the second test match against Pakistan at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Pakistan captain Shan Masood won the toss and opted to bowl as the visitors tried to level the series. Pakistan made 3 changes. Wicketkeeper
PTV.com.pk. Thanks a lot for joining us. It's goodbye for now from the entire newsroom team of PTV World Islamabad Studios. Take care.
Pakistan is now a fait accompli and can never be undone. Besides, it was the only just, honorable and practical solution of the most complex constitutional problem of this great subcontinent. Let us now plan to build and reconstruct and regenerate our great nation. With faith, discipline and self-led devotion to the duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve.
कारवां है मोहम्मद अली जिना।
This is magnificent Pakistan.